Hi, and welcome to our OSSLT video series. Today we're going to be talking about the short answer test tips. There are only a few key strategies that you need to know in order to be successful on this type of writing task. We're going to highlight the key words from the topic that we're writing about. Then open up your notepad to brainstorm your ideas. When you're writing, use the acronym APE to remember what to write. A is for answering the question by restating it. P is to use proof or examples to support your opinion. E is for explain. How did your proofs support the main idea and have you answered the question? Let's practice with a personal opinion short answer question. Okay, so let's try this out. We're going to take our highlighter and highlight the key words in this question. We need to talk about an environmental issue and explain why it's important. Next, I'm going to open up my clipboard and begin brainstorming my ideas on that notepad. Let's jot down some ideas about pollution, about how the earth is warming, the destruction of ecosystems, the endangered species and wildlife on the planet, and so on. So now that we've finished our brainstorming, I'm going to move over that notepad and I'll give myself room to start typing the answer to this question. Don't forget about the APE, right? A is answer the question by restating it. Global warming is an important environmental issue. Next, we're going to go to P, proofs and examples and details to support that idea. After that, it's E for explain. Make the connections between your ideas and the fact that you've answered the question. Alright, so we've got our finished product here, but I just wanted to show you a couple of things that you need to know about the online version of the test. So you are given a certain amount of characters to use to complete your answer. It's no longer a word count, and the character count goes up, not down like with Twitter, for instance. Another thing to know is that the tab button on your keyboard will not work with the online test. Instead, they've given you an insert tab button to press. So if you want to indent your paragraphs, that's what you should use. And if you notice, it doesn't take away from your word count. So don't tap the spacebar 5 times because that will affect your character count. Okay, so here's what happens if you go over the amount of characters that you are allowed. You will get a pop-up window warning. If you click OK, then actually, lo and behold, the program underlines all of your spelling mistakes. I inserted some on purpose so I could show you. So just go back and delete the extra words that you don't need, change your spelling mistakes, reread your answer if necessary, and move on to the next question. Let's take a quick look at a short answer question that's related to a reading selection. So the strategy is much the same. The only difference is that you must use details from the text that you read in order to complete your answer. So again, we're going to go through and highlight keywords in the question, or I should have, which is that it's appropriate to describe this map as a treasure. Then go on into the text and start highlighting some of the main ideas that help to support an answer for that. Next, you can take out your notepad tool and begin to brainstorm your ideas for this. You can actually use a piece of paper and a pen as well. That is still allowed for this test. Okay, so once you're done your brainstorming, slide the notepad over and type out your answer. You can see our finished product here. We've used the APE format, so answering the question that's given, providing proof and specific details from the selection, and then bringing it back to the question at the end. If you want to practice these strategies yourself, then feel free to go on to the EQAO website and check out all of the resources they have for the OSSLT.